Hey guys, this is Nathan Osmond here with OsmondHomeLoans.com, part of the elite team at Security Home Mortgage. We're super excited to have you back here. I have some special guests in the house today. We have Charity Laser here and Jaylyn Simons from Truly Title. Welcome, girls.
Thank you.
So glad to have you here. This has been an incredible year, and now as we wrap up 2022, we're setting some goals, aren't we?
Absolutely. This is the time to look forward to 2023 and have some very solid plans.
Absolutely. If you fail to plan, you plan to
fail.
That's right. So that's why we're super excited to have you here, truly excited to have you here. And we're going to talk about goals and how to get running in the 2023 year, because you got to hit the ground running. January is just upon us now, and if we're in the new year now, you know you got to get going. So that's why I've invited these ladies to be here today. We sat down on a Zoom call the other day, and you introduced to me some really powerful, free online tools for farming.
Yes.
Why is this so important? With the market being the way that it is, what do realtors need to know to help them in 2023?
So going into 2023, it is so important that you start your marketing strategy now, having a great plan and being very strategic in who and how you're marketing. Right now we have, I believe, 9,200 homes on the market, and that's more inventory than we've had in a long time. Well, who's the one group of people that doesn't typically have to sell a home to buy a home? Are renters. And so some of these free online tools can show you where to find renters, and then obviously there's tons of homes right now to put them into. So that's a great strategy for the beginning of this year. However, if our market does shift and interest rates do drop, which we're all hoping they do, we may go into a situation where we need more listings. So these tools can be super helpful for identifying specific niches of sellers that may be interested in selling in 2023.
Farming. What is farming? People are like, what does that mean to farm? It's not just hanging a door hanger, right? It's not just making a cold call. How do we farm effectively?
So a lot of people think that sending a mailer out is farming. That's not true. Farming is not a one and done. It's planting a seed, cultivating it multiple different times, multiple different ways, whether it's through door knocking, cold calling, emailing, etc. So whatever your strategy is as an agent, you just want to do it multiple different ways.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is that great architecture is created with great tools. See, we have cheat codes nowadays. We have unfair advantages for those who have the right tools. I tell you, it's incredible what you can do nowadays that with the technology that we have at our fingertips. You introduced it to me. Both of you were on that phone call, and it was so fun to get to know you there. I said, okay, how can we share this with the masses, with our realtors? How can we empower the realtors that we work with to give them an unfair advantage? Because people are still buying homes in Utah. I'm also licensed in Idaho. But how can they utilize this tool to have that unfair advantage? What does it do for them?
What it does for them is it helps them identify where they should be targeting. So let's say empty nesters, people that have lived in their home for 20 plus years who may be thinking about downsizing. Even if they're not ready today, let's get them into your pipeline so that when they are ready, you're the agent that they use. Kind of an untapped market. I mentioned a little bit before about renters. Right now, these folks need a conversation. They're getting a ton of information from the media that we're in a recession, we're going into a recession. No, don't do anything. Well, that's not true. There's more inventory now than there's been in years, and there's so many great loan officers and so many great loan officer programs that can be utilized to get into a home now. Whereas if the rates drop, there may not be the selection that there is today.
That's right. And we had that issue a year ago, right? The inventory was like nil, and you're like, what do we do? We could easily go back to something like that quickly.
Absolutely.
In fact, Dave Ramsey said it best the other day. He said this recently: now is the best time in the next 5 years to buy a home. Would you all agree with that statement?
Absolutely. Yes.
And one of the reasons is the inventory. Whereas people a year ago were buying sight unseen, they were waiving appraisals, they were doing all sorts of crazy stuff, money going hard day one, and you're like, are you nuts, right? And some people are paying the cost because of that. The price, right? So right now, this tool that you showed me allowed me to go ahead and just draw little lines all around a certain area. It told me about the people in that area. It told me where the open houses are as well. I could see the hustlers in December that are out there working their open houses. And those are the type of realtors I want to work with. I work with top producers. And if you're not a top producer yet, we want to turn you into one, okay? So that's why you want to come to this free event that we're hosting here on January 24th, 2023. This is going to be held at the corporate offices there in Lehigh for the elite team at Security Home Mortgage. We're going to be in Building B in Suite 203, but you got to RSVP to me because this is going to be on Zoom and in person. We're going to provide lunch there that day.
Yep.
It's 1 hour out of your time to focus on your future and learn how to use free online tools to help farm, how to find off-market listings, and also how to find people to fill the listings that you currently have.
Yes.
That's what you're going to teach us.
Absolutely, yes. And there's going to be other agents there. So let's have a discussion. Let's talk about what's working, what's not working. Everybody's working different areas of the valley.
Yep.
Let's come together and let's get these people off the fence to marry the home and date the rate.
Let's have a meeting of the minds. You're only as strong as the people that are on your team. So come and learn from our friends here at Truly Title what they're giving out to you for free. This is so key to get free tools. I'm also going to give them a free tool just for showing up there, guys, and this is going to help you to limit your people's Zillow views by 29%. It has an 84% email open rate. It will tell you who's going to sell their home 6 months before they do. How would you like to have that information?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So this is a free tool we're going to give them in behalf of OsmondHomeLoans.com just for coming to this class. So take the time to invest in your future, start the year off on the right foot, and give yourself a full, what I call unfair advantage.
Absolutely.
It's what we don't know that we don't know. We think we know. That's why we're frustrated.
Yep.
That's why we're out there wasting money in our marketing budgets, hanging door hangers on people that just bought a house.
And that are not going to buy.
They're not going to buy. And it's what this tool taught me about the people behind the doors, because behind every door, this is a human business.
Yes.
And there's a human story behind every door. But wouldn't it be nice before we ever went and knocked or cold called that we already had the information in our lap? That's what you're providing here.
Absolutely. It's all about the strategy.
Strategy. If you don't have a strategy yet, then make sure you put this date on your calendar. I'm talking about January 24th, 2023 from 11 to 12. Only 1 hour, guys, a power hour that's going to help separate the winners from the losers in 2023. This is super exciting. What else do you want to tell us about this tool before we wrap this up?
Once again, it is a free tool. Truly Title doesn't own the tool. We're just kind of testing it for a company out of California. You get access to it, and our goal is to teach you how to use it in the most effective manner so that you're not wasting your time or your marketing dollars. And we're here to help you with that process. Both Jalen and I have worked in the tool for over 3 years, and we just want to help you be successful in 2023. It's time to get everybody back out there and selling homes.
That's right. So if you've ever wondered why top producers are top producers and they seem to have all the time in the world to go to jazz games and parties and go on their little houseboats down to Lake Powell, guys, if you want to know the secrets of the truly successful realtors and brokers in this business here in Utah, then get yourself to this free event. Once again, that's January 24th, 2023. You must RSVP to get the code for Zoom or to have a ticket to come into this thing. This is going to be a hot event.
Absolutely.
It's going to be taught by our friends from Truly Title. Super excited. Jaylyn, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Charity, thank you for being here. Once again, folks, right here, you want to RSVP Nathan at shmloans.com. I put it here on the screen as well. Make sure you guys contact me today. These seats fill up, and when it's filled up, it's too late. Get in the doors. Let's get you rocking in 23. In behalf of all of us here at OsmondHomeLoans.com, part of the elite team of Security Home Mortgage, let's make 2023 our best year yet.